Yeah, are you ready for it? So let's begin. In 1 hour 30 minutes, there is a news coming up on dollar, and we have seen that early. Also, there is a breakout on WTI. That means on crude oil. Gold looks like that coming to a very important liquidity zone as the monthly close coming in couple of hours. There will be a monthly close. So when the market closes, when there is a monthly close, you will see the price slowly come down for a deeper pullback. So in this live session, we will be focusing on all the pairs that currently crashing in the markets. We are also crashing together. Let's crash together. And before I begin progress further, the only thing that you can do to help the channel, to help the stream, is to smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So let's begin another exotic trading day, starting with GJ and UJ, and also with the gold. So first of all, let me look at gold, because gold is approaching daily support level. Here is, you can see, this is the daily support, and there is a daily middleman previous day. After this massive bullish move on gold, the price has reached in a monthly level where you can see these are all-time high. So first of all, the price reached that 2076, and then 2071, and then 2067. So very interestingly, there is a relationship in that. So every time 30-40 pip difference, and then the price currently at reach 2052 level, and from that zone we see that the market slowly turning downward. Now it is $1 million question is to gold might be reversing from that zone. I don't think so, because this market is in fact significantly bullish, and with that bullish market, any kind of drop will be an opportunity for growth. So looking at the weekly here, we can see that this is the weekly bullish engulfer, a bullish impulse on the weekly from this bull flag. All right, this is a bull flag on gold, and in that bull flag, the market has been able to break to the upside, a retest of this previous resistance, turning support here, and we see that the market had bounced to the upside. Now looking at the daily here on gold, from the daily we can see that the price currently approaching that daily support, which is the 2035 level, approaching there. So breaking from that zone with the news or without news, we could find an entry. I love to trade with the trend, so I will still remain bullish on gold unless we see a big crash that we saw in the beginning of this session. Otherwise, I will still be remaining bull on gold. So let's find out where the price is heading. Now below this level, there is a high liquidity. There is quite a few long wick candles here. That long wick candle might, even with the pullback, can bring gold to this level here. So there are a couple of scenario may happen on gold with the news. So get ready for a surprise, guys, as it is a very important day, last day of the month, and also news coming up. So we will keep eye on all of them. Now, as I mentioned, in unusual situation, we could see gold suddenly drop below this level or below this level. So this zone that we will be monitoring the price action on the 15 minutes and even on the lower time frame. how the news data is coming up, because news act as a catalyst for the price. So we will be reacting to that once we find that entry opportunity, because the price action in fact will tell you what is happening in the market. All right guys, so if you are ready for another trading day, let me know what's your situation at the moment with all the trades. So and I will also look at other instrument as well. So before going to that, let me see what you guys are up to. So ready, Amrik, good afternoon. Adam, good evening. Kiran, hello. Sifi, hello. Abraham, Kiran, Abu, Patrick, Terrell, coach looking for best entry point on gold. Let's trade together. Yes, absolutely. We'll be waiting for a best entry. Always we look for the best entry possible in the market. Being patient and trading with proper strategy with the right entry point is the key to be successful as a trader, combining with a sound trading psychology. Now this is a complete channel where you have the opportunity to sharpen your trading psychology. So we discuss some very important topic on trading as well guys, so you can participate on that. Let me know if you have any question regarding the trading psychology, and also you can suggest us if you think that you have a very good trading psychology. Let us know what do you do that makes you such a to have such a strong trading psychology, which is a very important virtue to be consistently profitable trader. And this is where I struggle in the beginning of my trading journey, struggling from trading psychology, and that was in fact a very important point that I realized from that time. So we'll be discussing on that. Now before that, so we saw gold, we have found the levels that we will be looking at, this level and that level. We could see any of that to be broken, and then we can look for that entry opportunity. Horsepower, please boss check Euro USD, Gbpusd, we'll be looking at that. Coach, good afternoon. Eurojpy, sir, is the double top. Yep. Hello sir. 2030 is that good support, or 2020? Thanks for work. So big show. Neither 2030 nor 2020 is a good support. There is no in fact good support. All support is the support, but the good support is when it is showing a false breakout or a false breakdown. So this is where the trading is completely different than what we normally think. If we think that there is a good support, we tend to buy, and the better the support, the fragile it is in trading. Okay, so when you see a support is very good, you can be sure that it's gonna break. You know why? Because it's a good support. So breaking that, there is a lot of opportunity there, right? This is how trading is. For example, if you find a support and you think that it's a good support, all traders think in the same way, right? Because you have the same kind of education. So you need to think completely the other way around always. So if you think that a support is a good support, then what are you gonna do? You're gonna buy from the support because it's a good support, right? So now every trader gonna buy from that support. It's a good support. So when everyone is buying, who will be the seller? Let's say you found a good support and 100 traders have seen that good support, and out of 180 traders bought from that good support. Now the other direction, on the other side, when institutional trader trading, okay, so when you are buying, someone on the other side need to take your order, right? And this is where things happen, because the main goal of institutional trader is to find someone on the other side of their order. So whenever you are buying from a zone, they will sell from that zone. So then how do you trade from a good support? This is the main goal here in this channel, to help you to understand how to trade from a good support. Okay, we'll be discussing on that. Let me give you a clear explanation how to trade on a good support. You see that Eurusdjpy, before we, when I was on live on the pre-London session live, on Tokyo session live, you guys have seen that I was talking about the Eurusdjpy, right? And this is a good support on Eurusdjpy, you see, and this is in fact a very good support. But where did I bought Eurusdjpy? Around 63p below the good support. And as soon as we bought, exactly from that point, the prices started to move up. Now this one, I put 5 times profit target on that. As I mentioned that all my trade, I put the 5 times profit target. Now let me bring that trade to you guys so that you exactly know, how to trade. And this, as I mentioned, this is when you understand it, you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go to any institution. You don't need any other subscription. I'm sure that you can become a profitable trader, because I do show my live PNL to the VIP group also, so you know that exactly how we are trading. Now you can see Eurusdjpy, we bought at 160.63, stop loss at 160.126, TP target 163.379. It is a swing trade. Now 5-1 reward to risk. Now if you look at Eurusdjpy, you can see I bought it at 160.634, so which is around just from that level, and it has been able to bounce. Now this is the good support here, because if you look at that support, it has broken all this low, and then the market has a big bounce from that level. So that is why it is important that always look for the good support and then don't trade from it. Wait for that good support to be broken and then to return back. When all the traders are gone, all the order taken from the other side, then you're gonna go with the big fish, the bigger flow in the market. And once you understand it, your trading dramatically will change from day one. Okay, so make sure that you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification. Stick till the end of this session to see how we can find trade on gold and all of them. So let's go back to gold here. Now if you look at this gold here, we can see the way the market is evolving in that area. For me, I see potential deeper drop on gold as the monthly close, but I'm not gonna sell because I don't trade against the trend, and I'm sure that you guys are also don't trade against the trend. Let me know if you love trading not against the trend. Now if you love that, make sure you give one more love by smashing the like button. I see that 131 view, only 36 likes, so let it first in the first move make it to 100 and then smash the subscribe button. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that we are posting every single day. So now let the price first be overextended in that direction, and then you look for that entry. Just an hour later, there is a very important high impact news coming. We'll be looking at that as well. So let me see how guys you are trading here. Thank you. Pattern. Okay, hello coach, waiting for entry on GJ. Yeah, absolutely, we will be looking at that, like the GJ also bullish. Thank you for your advice. Make sure, yeah, sure, no problem. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Very psychological good advice on sport, Patrick. Yes. So basically the notion here is to wait for the price to give you a very important zone where you can find a high probability setup. Okay, so now with that on, let's look at GJ here. Okay, so GJ, UJ almost moving in the same direction. Looking at the monthly on Gbpusd, why am I looking at monthly? For bigger flow to see overall picture in the market. Okay, so if you look at the monthly on Gbpusd, this is without any question is a long-term bullish market. If you look at this impulse here on gold, is it gold? No, Gbpusd. So with that impulse here, the price has made this move followed by a consolidation pattern followed by a monthly pin bar. Okay, so that means that it has made a move, consolidated, completed that pattern, gather liquidity from the top. Now we can expect it to trend in that direction. So currently GJ is in a level where I think that we could see further upside after deeper pullback because it is a bull market. Now looking at the weekly, here on the weekly, as there is a difference in UJ and GJ. The reason I bought UJ, not the GJ, is because if you look at the Gbpusd, you can see that here the price already has gathered liquidity from here. Now to violate that level on Gbpusd, it needs that far to reach. But if you look at the Eurusdjpy, why did I pick Eurusdjpy instead of Gbpusd? Let me bring that reason here. So guys, as I mentioned, reason is super important. This is the weekly pin bar. Okay, so that pin bar already crossed that low from the weekly. Okay, you see that it has crossed the previous low and then it has crossed another low, which in fact an overextension against the direction of against the trend. So always look for the opposite movement in the market, that the market is going against the flow. All right, that would be the best bet when you look at that zone here, because this is where the market is in an, what I can say, the no man's land, where the price might bounce off that level. Now you don't always have to be correct all the time. The main goal here is that you have to stay with the edge. Okay, this is what the most important part is, to understand how trading works. Trading is all about probability, is not about certainty. Understanding trading, just by understanding, trust me, by understanding only how trading works, you can become profitable trader and you can go ahead well above to your expectation just by understanding how trading works. So what is probability and certainty? Because our brain thinks in terms of certainty. Okay, we'll discuss this. Let me see, there's some movement on gold suddenly, just want to keep eye on that. Okay, so we still didn't break that low, so this move is still not that impressive yet. Okay, so let's go back to GJ and UJ again. We just looked at if the gold is doing anything here. So what is certainty and probability? When you look at a probability, which is very different than when you look at the certainty, because you know that brain and mind, they operate based on the what we see, based on the experience. Okay, And as you know that the mind or brain, whatever name you want to give, one is physical, the other one is mental, that normally operates in a black and white level. Okay, so for example, if I bring a very important point of understanding what is probability, guys, this is the most important part, trust me, then will change your trading completely. If you look at there was a quantum physicist called Schrodinger. He had a thought experiment. So the thought experiment is that, he said that, okay, if you put a cat on inside a box, okay, let's say there is a cat here, it's like a human. So if you put a cat on a box, all right, now according to Schrodinger, in his thought experiment, he asked a question that, let's say you put a cat inside the box and then you put it long period of time and then you open that box. All right, now if you open that box, what will be the results of that experiment? Like, now this is the question also from all of you guys. Now let me know, let's see how the brain comes to a conclusion on that question. Will give you exactly why trader lose money. So if you look at that box, okay, inside that box there is a cat. Now if you open that box, what you gonna see? Can anyone come up with an answer so that I can keep moving forward? Or do you think gold is too liquid? Okay, yes, it's still in USD CNHs running in profit. Okay. USD CNHs, yep, still in it. Still we are on WTI running in profit, and also we are on Eurojpy also running in profit. Okay, so we'll be discussing on all of them. First let me debunk that. So anyone have any answer on that? Let me see. So what are you gonna see on that cat? Okay, so let me see. Here's the so is the text is not being updated. There is getting updated. See, okay, so what is the situation, what is the status of this cat if you put on a box? So no one is coming up with any explanation coming up. Okay, so the situation, that means that the status of that cat, if you ask any one of your friend, then what are you gonna say? Okay, someone will say, okay, this cat was locked long enough, there's not enough oxygen, that cat 80%. So that cat 80%. So okay, so you are going to a conclusion that the cat is dead. Okay, so if you say that the cat is dead 80%, that cannot be, because when you say is dead, right? That's a cat is both dead and alive, David. Okay, so you came up with that answer. This is what exactly it is. So what we do from our as a the mind goes to a conclusion saying that, okay, the cat either is dead, okay, or is alive. So it's a conclusion, which is the certainty, and the mind thinks in terms of certainty. But Schrodinger is saying that the cat is dead and alive at the same time. So can you grasp that concept of being dead and alive at the same time? How can it possible to be? And that is probability. Okay, that is probabilistic thinking. Now, how can you might say, okay, what is the association with that thinking in trading? Let's go to a trade. Let's say that the USD NHS or anyone that we are running, or Eurosdjpy, or any trade that you are running. So when we open that Eurosdjpy trade, okay, all right, now when you are opening a trade, the mind thinks exactly in the same way, because any aspect of our life, if you look at, that's why it is so important, when people become successful in something, in trading, they think all dimension in the same way, because a person's attitude towards something reflect in all areas, right? So that's why when we think in terms of probability in trading, we think it all dimensions. So that is why when we started to think in terms of certainty, go to a conclusion, then we think the same way in trading, because that's how the brain wired, the neuro pathway is created in that way, because the brain cannot understand external and internal. It always reflects in the same way. So if you are going to the gym, all right, now why do people use the dumbbell to make the muscle stronger? Because when you use the dumbbell in the same way, how does, you see that some people do meditation, how does the meditation work? So meditation work in a way, a person sit down, okay, and then he or she started to focus on certain object, right? So what happened is that when the person focus on certain kind of object intensely, then the mind started to think like something else, okay? The car key is there, okay? Started to think about the job, what happened, started to think about the party last night. And then whenever when they focus on certain kind of object, then they bring that attention, go back to the present moment at probably somewhere in kind of object, and then the mind again goes to somewhere else, and then they bring it back to that object, and the mind goes somewhere else, they bring it back to the object. This is the repetition, like a muscle in the gym. Now what happened during that time, brain creates a muscle memory, a neuro pathway, that is called the muscle memory. The first day you have driven your car or bike, it was very uncomfortable, isn't it? And then over time you started to develop kind of muscle memory, and during that muscle memory, okay, the brain creates that muscle memory, right? So you bring that things into the present moment. Now when people leave that practice and go to their regular activities, the same muscle memory they use to stay focused on their task, because the brain already developed a muscle memory. Exactly the same thing. So when you started to think in terms of probability, then you create a muscle memory of thinking in terms of probability. So what is the probabilistic thinking? Is that the cat is dead and alive at the same time. Now when it comes to trading, this is a winning and losing trade at the same time. So what is the advantage of thinking in terms of probability that way? Is that when we think in terms of certainty, without even we know we started to think that either this is going to be a winning trade or this is going to be a losing trade. And then we put emphasis on certain direction in certain bias. So either you are very biased to it winning, and once you are biased to it winning, the brain take it literally that it's gonna be winner. And then instead of 0.1 lot, we multiply it by 10 or maybe by 100. So we put a 10 lot because it's gonna be winner. So why should I take only 0.1 lot and just take a smaller trade? I put 10 lot because it's gonna be winner. So that is the certainty that will trick your brain to take a bigger risk, where that will make you continuously losing rather than gaining. But when you know that this is gonna be, this trade is might be winner, this is a winner and loser at the same time, so then you always know that it's gonna be winner, and at the same time there's a chance of being loser. So you're gonna do the risk management. That's how thinking in terms of probability will help you to understand your trading psychology. I hope that guys you enjoyed this live session. I'm not ending it, just starting it. So make sure that you sit tight and also press that bell notification if you haven't done yet. So let's look at now on some other JPY pairs. So you see that Eurujpy is showing its hand, so we might see that movement in that direction. Now if we look at that on GJ, if you look at the Gbpusd also showing that potentially bullish. And let me see any other instrument giving us that entry. So we see WTI also having some kind of pullback. So if it breaks to the upside, we'll be seeing that one also moving in that direction. So I'll keep a special eye on gold. I know that many of you also ready for massive trade. As soon as we'll find that, we'll be looking to enter. This is a support level here on gold, and I'm expecting for this support to test it and to give us that entry opportunity on gold. So let me see here. Where do you think gold will do retest 2017? So gold 2017 that you were saying. Now if gold managed to break, okay, if gold managed to break with the news coming up just in couple of minutes, if gold managed to break this support, it might, you know, retest this level. From this level it could return back. In worst case scenario, even it could drop back to that level and then could go back up. So we will be looking at the price action confirmation, or then we'll be jumping on a trade. So because the price action will tell you exactly where the market where the market is heading, and you can go based on that. Okay, so based on the price action confirmation, we exactly will know where the price is heading to. Gbpusd, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Buy or sell. Euro USD 1.082. Okay, so buy or sell. We don't trade like that. We don't trade buy or sell. We trade based on liquidity. Okay, so make sure that you are just not thinking about buying and selling, but thinking about entering a trade with proper zone and proper risk management, which is the most important part of trading. Okay, so gold here, we are waiting for a point of entry. After, we'll see how the price is reacting to that level, and then we'll be jumping on that trade. Now in the meantime, let me look at what happened with WTI. Suddenly there was a movement here, so we are running a trade on WTI. We look at the daily. This market already has made significant movement. Now there is a potential for both sides on WTI. For me, what I think the WTI, I'm expecting it to bounce to the upside. As you look at the monthly, price is almost nearly to the monthly resistance level, and there was a big monthly move here on WTI. This is a huge move on WTI, and then the price has come to that liquidity zone, and we can see that the market again going back up to that resistance level. So looking at the weekly, this is the weekly price action. You can see there is a move followed by this correction. There is another move followed by, we can expect for the price to go back towards its original direction, because this is where we see the market created a significant bullish momentum. And if you look at the two waves on gold, on WTI, there is a daily impulse, correction, impulse. Okay, so two waves. Now what we see here, a move and then a move. So you see that the market has, from this, it has broken that swing low. Two swing low has broken. Bounce off means that we can expect for this price to go ahead and to create a new higher high. And as you can see from the bigger picture, we see that bullish. Now from the daily also, we see there is an inverted head and shoulder. It might drop down for a deeper pullback, but I'm expecting it even after the pullback to remain bullish. And if that's the case, then we are on the big trade on WTI, because if it bounces off that level, our TP target is very high on WTI, and unless the big boys are gathering liquidity further, so we'll keep that on. And as you know that if you having bigger profit target, it becomes much easier for you to to remain consistently profitable. Now it is also a very important point to hold a trade for bigger profit target. That it was a big struggle for me when I begin my trading, is to hold a trade for bigger profit. Right, I was continuously taking a smaller profit, taking bigger loss, until I fully realized that actually how mistake I am doing, what kind of. And then once I realized that, I started to change my trading completely the other direction. Okay, so this is very important that guys also you understand how it works, so how to hold a trade for bigger profit target. So I get a lot of feedback sometime when we run a trade. Many traders come, coach, should we reach, should we close? We think that there is a news, should we close? Which is very, very fair. Okay, very fair that you have a concern about the trade, right? But how do you handle that worry of taking that profit out of the market? should you take the profit or should you, how do you decide on that point, how to conduct that trading? This is the main thing that we are getting trained here. And if you guys are interested on that, make sure that you stick till the end of this session. Smash the like button. We'll be discussing on that. If you're struggling from holding a trade for bigger profit target, then don't miss out any piece of this live session. I will be discussing on how to hold a trade for bigger profit target, because it was in fact a big struggle, and I'll explain what did I do to do that. So before go to that point, so let me look at quickly again on some of the USD pairs, looking at Gbp USD. Okay, so looking at Gbp USD from the daily time frame. Okay, so from daily perspective on Gbp USD, you can see that this is a huge bullish move here from the daily, and probably you have seen that we had massive winner from that zone as well on Gbp USD, and we have seen a pullback. The market is creating series of higher high and higher low, and finally what we saw that Gbp USD after yesterday's doji, today so far the market has come down for a deeper pullback. If you look at the 4 hour, we can see that here on Gbp USD the market, you can see this is also 20 EMA. Price has formed quite a few long wick candle, has broken down to this level, which is closing as a long wick candle, and as the news coming up in a couple of minutes, what I think that Gbpusd I think that we might see further downside before bouncing back again. It might try to come down for a deeper pullback because it's at the end of the month and there is a probability for further downside. Why? Because the market moves from liquidity to liquidity, so there is a chance that GU has gathered liquidity multiple times from this level. We could see further liquidity below this level. Okay, so what is liquidity? Also a very important question, isn't it? So we'll be discussing on that. Hi coach, please, how do I become an investor with Forex user? Yeah, so you can, just to clarify you, so we are educational, right? So Forex Trading User Academy is basically help you to navigate through your trading, but we are not a brokerage, so make sure that you understand what we do. So here the main goal here we do is to help traders to learn trading. Okay, so because I'm a trader, I do share all my trades. So you can see that this is the trade Usdjpy that I have. Currently we are running 3 trades. One is Usdjpy running in profit, USD CNHs also nearly at entry with little profit running on, WTI running in good profit. This one also has a huge profit target on it. So basically what we do is all my trade that I shared in the VIP group. We had a community who are trading together, and also all my strategy that I am trading, I do share, explain all the strategies, why I have taken those trade, what is the reason behind the trade, and we are consistently profitable. So if you are joining us, then definitely I'm sure that worth joining, where you can see all the trade that I'm trading, and you are in an environment where traders trading together. To do that, the only thing that you need to do, you can see that there is a link at the top of this live chat. Visit the website and then click join now button, then you will be able to join us to be part of Forex Trading User Academy. Let me give you that website address where you can, once you are on the website, click join now button, then you can join us to become part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy for the rest of your life. So we see that WTI is moving in that direction. Now, in addition to that, what we can look at some of the I think that as we see dollar is getting stronger, dollar yen might give us also entry. Let me see here. So from lower time frame, which is coming down for a deeper drop on dollar yen. Okay, so this drop on dollar yen could give another potential entry. So you see there is a dollar yen had a big bounce, a very long impulse, so which is coming down again to that liquidity zone, to that smart money area. So what is a smart money area? Probably you guys are very, you have heard many times that SMC. So what is smart money concept, which is also very important point to look at. So there is a fair value gap here. And in that fair value gap, let me see how far it is dropping. So we might find an entry on dollar yen as well, along with that on gold. So we'll keep eye on all of them guys. Let me know which one you are looking at as well. What's your opinion about the market? So before the news, just quickly going through that calendar as well. Okay, so for those who are a complete beginner in trading, just letting you know guys, this is the website where you can find the free news calendar. I use that website, which is a free website, so which is the forexfactory.com. Many of you know, but if you don't know anyway, so once you are on the website, click calendar button, then you can filter that one for red, because this normally I don't keep this a noise. Very low impact news, may have little impact or no, so I just keep only the red one, and then click apply filter. Sure you synchronize the timing, because it's every time my timing also getting, I don't know why it's happening, but let me bring that out again, because sometimes if the time is not synchronized, it might show you wrong timing. Come on. Okay, so okay, now it's showing in the right direction. Okay, so if we look at that calendar, which is coming 12:30 a.m. in my zone, which is just 30 minutes CAD and dollar together. So we will be looking at now dollar CAD, because the news will become very volatile. So dollar and CAD, and also tomorrow coming up a very important also CAD and dollar news together. So dollar CAD is a very important pair to look at the moment. So let's quickly look at dollar CAD as well. Now dollar CAD, if you look at, I will be looking at the multi-time frame approach, because when you look at the multi-time frame analysis, you can see the bigger picture. Okay guys, so bigger picture is crucially important to look at always, especially in trading, so that you can see exactly the flow in the market. Now looking at monthly, what kind of a structure is this? Okay, by understanding this, you can navigate the chart. We look at this one here. What is this? Okay, so this is a bull flag, right, which is a bullish pattern. So what is a bull flag? If you look at a pole and then a flag, which is called a bull flag. Now when you see a bull flag, what can you expect? In traditional trading education that you will find out there, everyone will say that bull flag will break like that. But I don't say like this. I say bull flag will break first like that, and then will go back up, will come back down, and then will trend to the upside. Okay. Now, if you look at this structure, do you see that bottom liquidity gap? Yes, this is where you can see that price has broken down first, has broken up, and then now it is coming down for a retest. This is a resistance, okay, which is supply area, turning to a demand area. And once we see the price has put enough pressure on that, we can expect that bounce from that level. So with that being said, WTI, dollar CAD. Okay, so dollar CAD is coming to a support level, okay, which resistance turning support, and from that zone, after putting enough pressure, we can expect for dollar CAD to bounce up from that level. Now if you look at the weekly, we can see already the market has broken that doji. This is a very important level here on WTI, dollar CAD. Why am I saying WTI all the time? Let me see WTI. Is there any movement in the market? So there is some movement. WTI is still bullish. So if we look at here, as the market has broken that doji's low, it gathers enough liquidity, and now the price, we can expect it to bounce up that level. Okay, so because it penetrated those levels. Now looking at the daily, after previous day's doji, today the market, after retest, had an initial bounce, and we can expect for the price with the news to penetrate that zone and then to go back up towards its long-term direction. So from the bigger picture perspective, we see that dollar CAD is bullish. Now if you look at this one here, there is a bullish engulfer. All right, it's a big bullish engulfer. The market has gone up, now it's coming down for deeper pullback. This is the 4-hour candle forming a doji. For me, dollar CAD, what I think that we could see, another retest, and then we can expect it to continue to the upside. Already from the 4-hour, we see an inverted head and shoulder is formed. Now you know that inverted head and shoulder is not alone enough. We saw price action in a very important zone, an inverted head and shoulder. So we could see that dollar CAD might give us a good bullish trading opportunity. Let the news to settle down. If we see that dollar CAD has tested this zone, has gathered, has an unusual price action, we will look for going long on dollar CAD. As soon as we will find that entry, we'll be jumping on a trade. Okay guys, so hope that you are enjoying the live session. If you are enjoying, then let me know. If you are not enjoying, also let me know. If you like the stream, then smash the like button. If you didn't like, then give a dislike, but do something and help the channel by subscribing. And also once you subscribe to the channel, all the content based on your interest, YouTube will suggest on your homepage, will help you to be consistently profitable trader. Okay, so let me see. Gold is still going lower. I see that again. If you go to the gold again before the news, course EJ will be holding till full TP. Yes, absolutely. So Eurojpy and all of them, yeah, will be holding for the full USDC NHS, Eurojpy and WTI. Dollar yen, we see there could be an upside bias on dollar yen. How did you learn trading? Very good question. I learned trading by trading, okay, and by losing. Coach, would you please now go over your USD briefly before the news? Thank you. Yep, absolutely. GBPUSD, please before news. Yeah, enjoying it. Awesome, thank you. Okay, so let me see on dollar yen. Okay, so dollar yen also coming to a very important level. I want to buy dollar very soon with the news. Here is 15 minutes. So you might find an entry on dollar yen. Let me see. Price is approaching a very important zone here on dollar yen. So below this level there is a liquidity. Okay, so below this zone there is high liquidity. So gold had a bounce. Okay, so that's the sign of bounce up. So if you look at dollar yen, so that okay, so here it is dropping to this level at 147.41. I'm just looking at the risk reward, guys, here. So as the dollar news coming, okay, so I'm going to go long on dollar yen from this level. Stop loss here, 367221. This is a quick trade for quick gain. I'm expecting it to bounce up that level on dollar yen. This is exactly the entry and criteria. Where is my dollar yen? Okay, stop loss at 1.36. I'll put at 147.36. Just moved very fast. So okay, so dollar yen, there is a, I'm expecting it to have at least a short-term bounce, okay, which eventually in short term, if we need it, we can take some profit. This is a very high liquidity zone at 41, so my SL at 36, okay, so stop loss at 36.0, so only few pips stop loss. Okay, let's see how it is working out. No, because the price on a very important liquidity zone, we can expect a bounce on that zone, and I'll let you know as soon as I take any action on it. I'll give a shout out. So if we need to open any other trade, also will be opening. So it's only 8-9 pips stop loss. I'm expecting from this 47-41 zone to bounce up, right? So now the reason I am long on dollar yen, because this is a very important liquidity zone. So from this level, okay, we can expect a reaction as the news is coming. If it isn't, no problem, we'll enter another one. So 3. Okay, so let's see how the price is reacting to that so this is a high liquidity zone here at 41040. So we can expect a long week candle here, and then to go back up to this liquidity zone. we'll just move to 147.35 in case the broker spread is taking me out. Okay, so just move 1 pip away. We might not. Let me see first of all how. Just 7-8 pip stop loss. Let me see first of all if it is worth moving or will be just out on that. Let me see. Now quickly looking at gold as well. In the meantime, we see there is a bounce on gold. So we want to see that this this candle on the 5 minutes is closing above. So looking at WTI also, which is moving in that direction, which is going, let me see on here. So we might not be on that trade. Okay, so there is a still on going on. I'll just move 1 more pip just to give a bit more breathing space. Okay, it's going up, so I'll just give 1 more pip down. I'll move the stop loss at 147.35 just to give a little more space for breathing. Okay, so I have moved 1 more pip down, so it is now at 147.350. Okay guys, so there is still probability for the price to blow out from that zone, as it is in a very important liquidity zone. Let's see. I hope that everyone is on that trade. Okay, so we see bounce, potential bounce, and I want to see that it's going back up to the profit zone, which is expected as the price penetrated that liquidity zone. Okay, so Eurojpy also showing potential bullish. Okay, we see Eurojpy also going, so we are running on 2 JPY trades. So UJ had been able to go back to the level that we expected, so almost nearly there. Okay, so here now from 4 hour it already had that bounce. Okay, so let me see that 1 hour candle. Okay, so from 15 minutes, there is a potential for going up. Let me know, guys, are you all on that trade still on? I hope that no one has gone out of the broker spread. Everyone is on the trade. Enjoying the session, thank you. Sir, which indicator for liquidity taught in some video before? Okay, so for liquidity I use TF strategy indicator, okay, along with the liquidity indicator. So that indicator helps me to find the liquidity zone and the liquidity candle in the market. So if you are our lifetime member, you can access that indicator that you can see in your dashboard. So if you log into your student dashboard in lifetime access plan, then you can find a trading tool where you can find all the options how you can access this indicator. If you are not, also I will recommend you to join so that you can access that TF indicator and the liquidity indicator that I use to see where the market is in zone. So yeah, if you are not there, then you can join today. Link below this video in the description area, and also you can find link at the top of the chat, where once you are our lifetime member, you can access all the tools that we are using in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. See here on, so dollar yen, so far previously reached come down for deeper drop again. Now from this level, you see this is the 15 minutes candle on dollar yen. All right, so okay, from 5 minutes time frame here, you can see the market slowly, so it has come to up to 37.1, and the potential for moving up is high, so we will keep it running in that way. In the meantime, let me look at that on gold. So this is here is price again retesting this zone, where the very narrow zone in that area. Okay, so if it is breaking that low, then we might be, so we move the 1 pip down where it is still gathering that liquidity. So as the news is coming, still we are on the trade, but might not remain. There's still, what kind of liquidity gap is still on the trade? Again, there is a potential for okay. Now this candle close is super important because for the last moment we see that there is a bounce, and as the dollar news coming, okay, as the news coming, we could see a good move here because back to back two liquidity grab. All right, let's keep count on it, guys. I want to see that the market managed to break to the upside here. This doji. So now for the last 5 minutes, we don't want to see that the spread widens and taken out of the trade. So if before the news, if we are still on the trade, then we need to move a little bit for the spread widening to cover. In that case, we might increase the risk a little bit, but let's see what it is doing. Now before the news, you want to see that it has been able to bounce off that level. This is a risk management, which is very important. So 3 minutes remaining for the news, guys. What's your thought on which way you think that gold dollar is heading? So there is weakless candle. Might not, still struggling in that area. Okay, so how do we manage that news? So if you are still on the trade just before the news, because there will be a spread widening, it's already probably it's gonna melt down. Will be out of the trade most likely. the trade, which is a very interesting fact here. This is how the trading is. Sometimes it's very dramatic. So we see some again bouncing off that level. Okay, so because there is a news coming up, there is a potential for spread widening. So I will move my stop loss again 1 pip below, though it will increase a little bit of risk, but so that we are surviving. There is a potential for, okay, which probably will be out of. I'll move to 34. Okay, so I moved 1 pip down. Right, just to keep it alive, I moved 1 pip down. Okay, because there is a potential for still on the trade, because there is a news coming up, and so I moved 1 pip down at 34. So I'm still on the trade. Probably will not be anymore. Let's see. Stopped out. This is ridiculous. So it has finally gone up after hitting the stops. Just for 1 pip. This is ridiculous. So let's see what it is trying to do. So you see there is a big shift on gold. Okay, so what kind of results that it has brought? So dollar and CAD are very volatile. So CAD are getting stronger, so US oil might get very stronger. So we see that unemployment claims, which is nearly there, so there isn't much impact on dollar, but we saw that CAD is very volatile. So looking at dollar CAD, okay, so dollar got stronger against CAD, and against yen just was a bit more crazy move here. So if we look at gold, so all the instrument getting very volatile. Eurojpy, we are still running. Let me see WTI. So WTI, we saw some kind of liquidity grab. That one we could see that bullish. Let me see the dollar CAD. So with that on strength, so we could, as we see that CAD, the news positive for CAD. So dollar CAD, how it is reacting. Dollar yen has just gathered some liquidity and then bouncing off that level. So USD CNH also moving up. We'll be entering again once we find that entry that we are expecting. Just let's see what happening with Gbpusd, and so Eurojpy, we are still running. Eurojpy is moving in that direction that we expected, which is going up. Okay, we'll hold that. I think Eurojpy we can expect for an upside bias. So if it is gold is, you know, jumping down, reaction in the market, guys. Okay, so Usdjpy, you're doing well. Mahanat, yes, big thumbs up, thank you. How do you expect the news? So yes, it's still, yeah. Okay, so dollar yen, finally what it did is gathered that liquidity and then forming the doji, which is for me potential for further upside possible because it has come down well below this level. So we are running USD CNHs, which is going in that direction. So dollar getting stronger. We see potential reversal on dollar CAD also. Dollar yen just started in that zone and then started to move in that direction. So WTI, which with the strengthening on CAD, we could see that WTI also moving up, which is doing as expected. So dollar, with the dollar yen, dollar CAD, we see that there is a significant bullish momentum on US30 and NASDAQ. Also we see potentially bullish. Eurujpy has formed another bullish price action. We are already in trade on Eurujpy, which running in profit, and I think that Eurujpy keep pushing high. So euro looks stronger along with the euro GBP as well. Okay, so we are already running euro JPY trade. Okay, in addition to that, which is running in good profit, I'll be also opening a euro GBP swing trade. I'll explain later why I'm opening. As the monthly close is coming, euro GBP is a long-term bull market. My stop loss will be below 2 monthly low. It's a swing trade and we'll be holding that trade for bigger profit for at least 5 times. My stop loss will be below this low, and I'll tell you my target will be 5 times on that, because all my swing trade I keep 5 times profit target. So euro GBP, also I'll be sharing the same trade to the VIPs. So here I have around 31 pip stop loss on euro GBP. So this is also trade that I will keep running even over the weekend. It's a swing trade, guys, so make sure that you do proper risk management if you are opening. So swing trade on Euro GBP, stop loss at 0.86135. Take profit on that trade will be 0.87993, 0.87993. Okay, and so this is 1% risk. Okay, so Euro GBP, let me bring that up here. Okay, so we opened also Euro GBP trade, and also I have shared the same trade to the VIP group as well. So if you are on the VIP group, you should be able to see that. And in the meantime, if you want to join us today to learn the strategy that I'm trading and also being part of the trading community, you can join today. Link below this video in the description area. So you see that Eurojpy, which is moving in that direction. In addition, we have added another euro trade because looks like that euro getting stronger, so we could see significant movement on that. Euro GBP, after we open, also moving in that direction. And let me see where it is going at the moment. All right, so once we open, it start to move in that direction that I expected. So main goal here is to do the risk management and then holding the trade for bigger profit target with proper risk management. Now gold, you can see we could see the strengthening on gold, where we see that USD CNHs also we are running that trade. And if we look at on gold, where we can see the market is currently where we could see some kind of, this is the 1 hour chart on gold. So Euro GBP, you can see the market back to back 3 1 hour bullish candle has given potential bounce on euro. So what I think that Euro GBP also highly likely we could see potential upside. So from the monthly, I'm expecting Euro GBP with the monthly close to bounce up that level. So looking at Eurojpy, which in fact moving in that direction. So if you look at the Eurojpy, currently we are up on around 1.6% on Eurojpy. If it goes back up to the resistance, we'll take the 5 times TP on that. So gold, you can see quite a few long week candle, giving gold a very high probability for a potential further drop. So as gold is rejecting from all-time high, nearly all-time, not all-time high, but we see that it is approaching that all-time high. So there is a very strong resistance in that zone. So from that level we can look for gold to, this is a, you can see it's creating series of lower high, and with that series of lower high we can expect for the price to drop back. So dollar yen, in fact ultimately it's moving in that direction. So there was a hunting here. So hunting is a very common part of trading, guys, so that's why it is crucially important that always using proper risk management to avoid any kind of hunting. Okay, so dollar CAD is a dollar yen from this level. After retesting of this zone, we see that the market slowly creating a momentum, and because it's a long-term bull market on dollar yen, okay, so you could see the dollar yen slowly going back towards its long-term uptrend. So gold bulls are not strong enough for a very big also bears. So we see some kind of sideways movement also in that zone. So WTI has been able to bounce up that level. We are running a trade on WTI as well, as you know that. So any trade, you can see WTI is creating that momentum from this level, and we want to see that WTI also has managed to break that level. You see that CHF. So all the JPY pairs, including the CHF JPY, also preparing for potential bullish momentum, including CAD JPY. Okay, so let me see where you are at. Because how many trade do you open usually in the VIP channel? So we had, currently we are running 4 trades. Yeah, so it depends on the market situation. So we are currently running 4 trade. USDC NHS nearly at entry. WTI running in around more than 1% profit. Eurojpy running around 1.6% profit, and we have just opened Gbp also. Okay, so trade. Okay, thank you. USDX down, up. Okay, what trade is this, please? Okay, so what's happening with dollar CAD and dollar yen? Let's see here. And with the gold. So we what we see here on, so let me quickly look at as the candle close coming, looking at all the minor pairs to see the movement in the market. So you see that CHF JPY where back-to-back 3 long week candles here. Euro CAD. So euro looks bullish to me, okay, showing very strong bullish momentum. If we look at GBP, also like weaker than at the moment euro. JPY is the weakest. And yeah, so dollar yen looks to me that very at the moment bringing some good trades along the way, because dollar yen is inherently weaker, okay, because of the policy, and dollar getting slowly stronger. So in the upcoming month we could see that dollar slowly turning to a bull market. All right, so let's find out where it is heading. So WTI is moving aggressively, which as expected. Price if it blows out, then should gain that momentum that we need. Okay, so here dollar yen, also USD USGD also moving. So basically what we have learned from here, that dollar getting bullish slowly, so that could lead gold to change trend, at least for short term. Okay, let's see. Coach, how many? Okay, dollar will take positive for dollar. Okay, what is the trade? Awesome, thank you. Can we still get on Euro GBP? Yeah, so Euro GBP, for me, you can see the reason I have opened trade on Euro GBP is because if you look at this support, this is a very significant level of support here. If you look at the daily, where this is the daily support, where you see the market is bouncing off that level, and this is a significant level of daily support. From as there is a monthly close coming, what do we see? That the price approaching that monthly candle, okay, with this is a monthly middleman. Price almost hit that monthly support level, and from that monthly support we see some kind of bounce coming up. As to, this is the last day of the month, we could see some pullback to the upside, and then next month we can expect it to continue to rise. From the weekly, if you look at the weekly price action on Euro GBP, you can see that this market is currently overextended in this long-term bull market. So if you look at this weekly pattern, this is a bullish pattern, right? So this is how, looking for the long-term trade that I look at. So you can see that this is a bullish channel, okay, and from that bullish channel the price has broken down completely against the trend, and with that breakdown from the trend, we see it's now a lonely candle here from the weekly, which has hit that important zone. And with the weekly and monthly close, we can expect for this price to keep pushing high and to go back up to trend. Now if this trade, which is expecting Euro GBP going in the direction that we expected, it may give us to this level even, okay? So this is how trading is. When you hold a trade in the right direction, holding it for as much as you can to take all the profit that you need, that's how trading is, okay? So such as the USD CNHs, why this is here, USD CNHs, that the trade, you see this is the weekly doji. I might even add up position on USD CNHs. because if you look at this market on USDC NHS, this market after breaking this low, it is forming a structure which is potentially a bullish structure, and it might be taking that price to this level or even to create a new higher high. So basically we are trying to catch that reversal here, which is pretty possible if it moves in that direction, while gold is slowly trying to melt down here. Okay, let me see if we can find entry on gold. I think gold's gonna break the support, which is high probability. Might be very aggressive drop. Let me turn off the robot. Eurujpy is flying to the upside, and like the Euro GBP, we see there is a penetration here. Let me see if the gold is preparing for a bigger move. We can take it. So if it is changing the trend, gold, that's gonna do a lot of manipulation. It just has broken that support and we see some kind of bounce. Okay, so gold, I think gold might drop. The way it has formed that price action, potential for drop even to this level to 2011. So let me see how the price is reacting, but guys, not guessing because it just has broken the daily low, so we shouldn't guess, but to see how the price action is showing. So if it breaks down, okay, if it breaks down, then it's gonna show kind of price action confirmation, and then we can take that move. So in 5 minutes time there is a candle close coming on gold. So this is a 15 minutes middleman which is closing. Okay, so I will be going short on gold from this level. Stop loss above this high. It's going to be very fast. Okay, I will be targeting here. It's very fast, guys. Still couldn't enter yet. It's getting very fast. Okay. I will wait because it's getting very fast. I couldn't enter, but let it, if it bounce up, then will be entered. Okay, so chance for gold is down. Let me wait for another entry. Okay, so let wait for another entry. It's gonna, I think gold is going to bounce. Gold is going to drop, and it might come back to this support level here. So the way I see the gold price is highly bearish now. With triggers liquidity from here, then we will be looking to enter. As you know that this is the end of the month, so there is always probability for manipulation. The Euro GBP is going up as expected, and Usdjpy okay, so Usdjpy is flying to the upside, and we are long on Usdjpy. This trade also I have sent out early today to the VIP group. We are 5 times profit target on that. Let me see, WTI also going in the direction. Let me see that gold with the breakout on the support. Okay guys, I hope that you guys are enjoying the live session. Make sure that you like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Go and enter on gold very fast. But we'll see where we can enter. We already have got Euro GBP moving in the direction, Usdjpy, both of the trade moving aggressively to the profit target. USD NHS also flying to the upside, okay, to the profit zone. WTI also flying to the upside. Okay, now the only thing is the gold, what it is doing. So this is where we see gold is, there is a middleman. This is a sign of change of trend on gold, and I think that that's gonna, gold might have waterfall because it is bouncing or rejecting from a very long place, from a zone where all-time high. So any kind of liquidity gap from the resistance will be entertaining selling gold. Okay, so we see some kind of change of trend. Okay, so here okay, now we might find an entry. First of all, let me delete that and see how the price is reacting to that level, because this is the level that we need to put a stop loss above. We enter and we need enough space for that. Dollar yen has just bounced off that level, including the dollar CAD. Okay, so it's just flying to the upside. So dollar getting stronger, that will lead gold to be weaker. Now we want to see the manipulation for change of trend. Before the change of trend, there is always a huge manipulation. Okay guys, so we'll be waiting for an entry on gold once we find that, because at the end of the month is always a very high probability trades always. And yeah, hope that guys you're enjoying. Did you like this stream? And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. This doji is super important. This is a liquidity trigger here. Finding an entry sometime a bit more patience is needed. Okay, here is we see that there is a potential for this move on. Okay, so we see some kind of manipulation coming up. Okay. Now this structure here, you can see there is a drop, okay, and the market has formed a triangle. It has gathered liquidity from the bottom, from the support. It should gather liquidity from the top and then to trend in that direction. So this is what expected. Okay, so it is now bouncing up that level. Okay, so I will be going short on gold from this level, stop loss above this high, and I will target here 3 to 1 risk to reward ratio on gold, and this is will be running. Let me see where situation on gold. So the stop loss at 2041.089 and TP target here at 2027. We might extend the TP if we see the market has given us that suitable price action confirmation for further drop. So I'm short on gold, and for at least 3 times profit target or more. So now gold from this level, there is a, you see this doji is a high liquidity zone, and as this market already has made significant movement from this zone, I'm expecting gold to have bigger drop. So this is the 15 minutes candle closing as a long wick candle, long wick doji. Okay, so there is So the candle closed on the 15 minutes. Now 5 minutes candle also closed with a retest of this level. Now as it has completed potential head and shoulder here, so let's see how far it is dropping. Looking at the 1 hour chart, if you look at the 1 hour chart, where so here what we can see, we could potentially see complete head and shoulder, and then the price to revert back to the downside. Now if gold breaks down, the move should be a bit more aggressive. In that case, even we could see a big drop, which is a probability. Make sure that guys, you are not risking all yours. So in the meantime, Eurojpy, we see that move. Let me review the trade. Okay, so WTI also moving, USD CNHs also moving in that. So gold is where so the bulls not getting enough strength for the price to push high. So guys, did you enjoy are you enjoying the live session? Make sure that if you're enjoying, you like the stream and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So you want to see that this 5 minutes candle closing as a narrower doji, which will give a potential for another downside momentum. All right, so we see there is a kind of doji formation. Right, so we will see that move, expecting it to do that. And in addition to that, if you are looking to join regulated broker, also the broker I trade, I have put a link in the description area, the broker that you can trust. That also I can give you a link in the live chat. I have given that link, guys. You can use that link if you want to join, if you're looking to join a broker that you can trust. So here we can see in that zone, okay, this is what I'm expecting it to form, that head and shoulder. So gold was in a very long-term bull market. It had a huge consolidation in that area. So the candle close here. about the Gbpusd and WTI, all of them just in a crazy moment. They are all of them. Spending with the 15 minutes. Here need to see either it's a manipulation or a real move. Now the patience is key here. So the price already revisited that zone, okay, from 30 minutes, where I'm looking at the 1 hour. From 4 hour. Okay, so where you can see that the market from all this time frame, from the lower time frame and from higher time frame, if gold managed to break this side, there is a very high chance for a retest of this and then to drop. So let's see how the price is reacting in that area. Okay, we can see the price is almost nearly to the entry again. Okay, and what about dollar CAD? Yeah, we'll be looking at that dollar CAD. Okay, so this long wick candle, which is needed for us to see euro dollar. Yeah, coach you. So euro USD. Yeah, thank you. What your analysis on gold right now, please? Yeah, gold is still bearish. As I mentioned, I'm sell on gold. Okay. For me bearish, as I mentioned. There is a change. There is a possibility to change of trend on gold, which why we are here. I'm short on that. So if it drops to that zone, there is a very high chance for gold to have a very stronger move in that direction. So it has gathered enough liquidity, and now in the last moment we want to see that it has formed a very sharp bearish candle. So Eurojpy is moving in that direction as expected. Okay, so it has reached that zone where okay, so you see the market, we are getting nearly to the entry again, nearly to the entry. First of all, you want to see that it has reached some profit zone here. You want to get some, secure some peep on that. So let's see. Now completing that pattern, we can expect gold to revert back to that. So Eurujpy is flying to the upside, which was very good for us. Now gold is nearly to the level. Okay, now from 15 minutes, so the 15 minutes closing, it has come to again to the entry. Okay, so we have entered little bit in nearly to the tip area. Now this trade, if we see that gold is breaking down aggressively, we might move the profit target, because if gold break down from this level, that could be a big change of trend, and that might lead gold even to come back to the weekly support level, which is possible to happen. Okay, if it goes manage to drop from that zone, so which could be a big drop, and in that case we can move our TP, readjust that. I'll be readjusting the TP. First of all, let's see how gold is reacting. We could, if it had a bigger drop, then we might see that it's heading to this level here. Okay, you can target any of this here, even 20, 25 will be a good zone. First of all, let's see how far it is dropping. If it is dropping, anything happen in trading, very well. So okay, so the selling pressure is high on gold, which is good news for us. Guys, are you on the trade with me? Okay, so you are on a trade. You are not responding to your USD. I'm responding. We are on a trade just to see that. Okay, so there is a dodgy and sudden slide. Okay, so we see the price showing bearish pressure. which is a good sign of potential downside on gold. Okay, I'm running in profit at the moment. I hope that you guys also running. What's happening with Euro GBP? This is swing trade. We'll be holding on to that. Okay, gold is moving. Okay, so you see gold is in profit at the moment. So let's keep that trade on to see where it is heading. If this market breaks down, that would be very strong breakdown, right? First of all, let it break down. But do not risk everything, guys. Make sure that this is in fact a longer term bull market. So anything can happen in trading. The way I see price action is for me potential for a change of trend. But as you know, that manipulation is a part of game, so manipulation can happen, so that you are not being a big part of that manipulation game. So make sure that you always do the risk management, keep a clear risk management plan on your trading. So here if I bring it to that zone TP 4 times, okay, we see that the bearish pressure. Okay, so I will move my TP on gold, guys. Be patient. Okay, I will move my TP on gold to 2025.25. The reason is, if it breaks down, then it should be dropping to that, at least to this liquidity zone, or even further down. It might even come back here 2011 if it breaks down. So which is moving in the direction. I'm almost 0.5% up on that one. So I will be moving my TP at 2025. That will give us the 4%, okay, on that trade. This is how trading is. So I will also advise the VIP members to move the gold TP at that to this level, to 2025.25. Okay, so are you with me, guys? Are you with me? Let me know. Are you understanding how trading works? Alright, so now the most important part here is not a one trade. As you can see, gold is moving in the direction that we expected. It's not all about one trade, is also about the strategy to trade. Okay, always guys, make sure that you trade based on the strategy. because when you trade based on the strategy, you can become that master of the market, where you know that why the market is moving and you can trade based on that. So make sure that you always use strategy, do the risk management, and trade with the trend, right? And if you don't have a strategy also, okay, don't hesitate to join us today. I'm teaching also on the VIP Zoom class, where all the members are able to learn the strategy that I'm trading. I'm explaining step by step every weekend. Also on Sunday we have Zoom classes, and also during the week whenever I have time, any trade that I'm putting on, I'm posting on the group, and also I'm explaining all the strategies behind the trade, so that for those who are trading can learn and grow. This is the main goal here, is to learn and grow as a trader, where is our main focus. So here is the 5 minutes candle closed, and the bulls again trying to move up, but from this zone it is important that it's been able to break down again, which might be, you could see some kind of, might try to break to the high, but I think the way it has formed, the drop is very high probable on that. Okay, so you are running in profit, guys, so which is feeling good, isn't it? So it's just started to move in that direction. So I'm almost 1%, more than 1% up on gold. As I mentioned before, that if it drops, it's gonna keep dropping. Okay, so here I'm a bit up, bigger, a bit more than 1%. Our US oil and Eurujpy trade moving in crazily, guys. This is what I was telling you, that one trade, don't focus on one trade. You see the WTI open with a gap, and we can see the market now moving in the direction that we expected. Now you can see that this is the WTI, and this is the trade also I have posted in the VIP group. If you guys haven't seen that, that will help you to understand how to trade the market. So after that gold trade, let's bring that up. So US oil, if you have seen our previous days live session, this is what I mentioned, that you can see this is the WTI trade that I have opened exactly from here. Now I'll be explaining now why I have opened that trade, so that you guys can catch those trades as soon as you see on the market. Now you can see that this is a WTI trade, and why did I call for that buy trade? Probably you were on the previous days live. That's why I tell you guys that always join the live session. That will help you to know exactly what we are doing. So this is what I was discussing, that WTI is likely to be bullish from here, because if you look at the bigger picture, we see that WTI is in a zone where we could see the market is heading to the upside. So from that zone, we saw that the price has gathered that liquidity. According to our TF strategy, the market has managed to bounce from that level, and we saw that the market moved in that direction on WTI. So with that in mind, now what I am expecting on WTI to, if you can see, it has consolidated form a series of higher low and then bounce off the trend line, tested the multiple times, and then the price started to move up in that direction. So this is how trading is, okay? Holding the trade for bigger profit and then trading based on the risk management will always keep you in the side of the winner. So please talk on euro. Yeah, we'll be discussing on that euro USD. Coach, please give me moment fun should help. Coach, give me discount. I want to join the. Okay, so discount already ended past week. I hope that you guys were on that, all right, in that Black Friday sale. Currently I'm not taking any member because those who already joined, there was an overwhelming number of participants. That's good that you guys has come here, and the main goal here is for those who want to learn and grow, just pushing them high, right? And let's see. Okay, because let me issue a coupon for you. So you can see that when someone wants to join, you don't like to say that don't want. Okay, let me know if in, because if I see that at least a couple of you wants to join, because I don't want to segregate. So let me know if anyone wants a coupon, and then I'll just create the last moment one more coupon for those who want to join, because currently the member taking is off. But if anyone who wanted the discount upfront, anyone want a coupon. Okay, let me see how many spots I can take. Okay, so gold moving that direction as expected. I think it's gonna drop in that way. Okay, so I have created a coupon with additional $100 coupon only for 5 entries will be okay. So I'm giving on the live chat, guys. So after the 5 entries it's gonna end. Okay, so for those who will join first will get that so this is the coupon will be it will act on the lifetime access plan. Once you are on the checkout, you can use that for only the 5 entries, and after the first 5 entries the coupon will not work anymore. Okay, so Rodian Kitchen, I want that coupon. Okay, so the coupon is given, guys. 5 entries. Now So for those who will be using that 5 entry, like after the 5 entry, the coupon will get invalid. So it's given just in the last moment for those who won't miss that Black Friday sale. Though there is no spot, but I have created for additional, and yeah, so you can use that for the 5 participants can use that coupon. All right, so let me see here on gold, which in fact is moving in that direction. Currently I am up on gold, which running in incredibly around 1.2%. Want to see that it's going to that 5% that we have targeted for gold here. Okay, so target is 5%, guys. So let's achieve that target of 5%. Okay, so let me see here. Yeah, the price action showing in our favor, so we can expect further downside. My TP target at 2025.25, which is the TP. Now the strategy, use the same strategy that I use. Okay, you see that understanding the reversal is also important. Why did I create the reversal in this bull market? Okay, when you know that the market is reversing, this is where the high probability setup comes in play. So let's see that the market is coming down to that zone, will give us that TP that we expected. Eurujpy is heading to the upside in the direction that we expected. And if you look at, also you have open early today that Eurujpy trade, which giving us that profit that we need. One bounce will give us that 5% here as well. Let me see our USD NHS trade moving in the profit zone as well. You can see this is the USD NHS trade that we have opened. Whether this can go on here, probably here. So this one also you have 4% gain, 4% target on that, on USD NHS. Let's go entry here. And our WTI, which currently after breaking the high, we see some kind of pullback here. So WTI, I'm expecting it to keep pushing high to form a bullish momentum, change of trend. Right, so what is the gold again? Trying to create a bounce. All right, so the price action on gold, which I don't think that it will be able to go back up to create a new higher high, because it has significant liquidity from that resistance. All right, so to use that coupon, you need to go to the website, guys. Once you're on the website, just go to the checkout, and then you can use that on the lifetime access plan. Okay, so here you want to see that the market, this is the 5 minutes price action. Just unless it is getting crazily liquidity. So Eurujpy is moving in that direction as expected. Okay, now here gold trending. Okay, so this is a this is where we see a very long consolidation in that area. Okay, very long consolidation, right? And then potential breakdown, which eventually can bring gold to this level here, to this support level, 2011. All right, so let me see what else we have here. Dollar yen had a big bounce. Dollar CAD just moving in a sideways because CAD is stronger at the moment because of the strengthening in WTI. So what happened here? There was a too long rejection. So it might need a bit more liquidity from here, so keep that on. Looking at the gold, there's a bounce. Okay, so here is comes in play holding a trade for bigger profit targets. Sometimes it becomes hard because you see the market has gone more than 1% and now going to the entry, so which sometimes it becomes a bit harder. But if you look at the overall, that's why I talk about that, guys. When you are trading, don't look at a single trade. Okay, a single trade could go in any direction. The most important part here is to look at the overall picture. For example, our Eurujpy trade is now more than 2%. Okay, Eurujpy is now more than 2%. Right, so and WTI is moving, USD CNH is going up. So one trade this way and that way will not impact you if you keep bigger profit target, smaller risk, and let the trade run for the full potential. That's how trading is. Now in this zone, so this is the 15 minutes here. So you want to see that from this level, even breaking that high, again coming back down to the support level. Okay, so in the last moment, 5 minutes candle, which eventually it is moving in that direction. Let it do its job, and I see very good move on majority of the pairs. So US oil has also gaining liquidity for another, I think that's gonna bounce up again. That is what I'm expecting. So with all of them, guys, all those trade running on, we will keep running, and make sure that you are not missing out by subscribing to the channel. Did you do that? So once you subscribe, all the content will be on your homepage, so make sure that you do that. Subscribe to the channel, press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that we are posting every single day. Awesome. Cool. Okay, so it's now trying to break to the downside again. So the trend does like this, the trend will do like that, will come down, will go back up. So that's how the market trends, and then at some point you'll see the swing high will be broken and then it'll come back. That's how the trading is. You need to allow it to breathe it so that you can go in the direction. So in this live session we had opened 3 trades today. Gold running in profit, Euro GBP is the swing trade, and which eventually nearly where we have entered, just running in that zone. It might have a little bit of consolidation here, and also Eurojpy moving in that direction that we expected. So Euro GBP, let me see that how the price is doing here. You expected Euro GBP to have a bigger bounce. This is the daily price action, which in fact a big rejection from this support level, and yeah, this market, if it bounce from this level, that's gonna be another big bounce because it's out of that channel now. It had enough liquidity and we should see that potential move on that. So going back to gold here on, okay, so as this is the end of the month, so it's trying to, what it is trying to do on gold. Dollar yen has from this level rocketed sky. Okay, so here still we see that there is no very strong reaction from the buyers. You can see it's forming a doji, so we can expect further bearish pressure on gold, which is good news for us. Okay, and a lot of good news. Hope that guys you have found value in this live session. We had quite a few trades, and we'll keep that running as this is the monthly close. I will keep trading and looking for some better setup as well along the way. And with that said, I'm almost at the end of the session. I'll keep running gold, keep running Eurojpy, USD NHS and WTI trade, and I'll keep you posted on the VIP group if you are there. you are not there, then I would recommend you to join the free Telegram channel for all the trade that you open in this live session. I do share the updates on the free Telegram channel. Let me share with you the link for the free Telegram channel also. So let me bring that up. So join the free Telegram channel, all the promotions. So when the spots are not available with us, but suddenly if there is a spot available, I will be posting on the free Telegram channel, so that if you are there anytime, there could be opening and you can find all of them. And I do share many of my trade ideas in the free Telegram channel as well, so you can join that. I've given link in the live chat, and also there's a link in the description. So WTI basically, still maintaining that bullish structure. Okay, gold, in the last moment we see there is a long wick, and it will keep that. I am expecting it to keep pushing down. Okay, so there is, suddenly we see some kind of reaction from the top, you can see. So the chance for very high to drop, and yeah, so let's keep trading, guys. Let's keep trading that. So did you subscribe to the channel, guys, for more content, for more live sessions, more trades will be always here. Once you are connected, everything will be on your home page. Okay, we see some kind of incentives coming on our gold trade. Let me see. Okay, so this is a bearish price action. So according to our TFS strategy, we see that there is a potential selling here pressure, so we could see that movement. So Eurusdjpy also heading. Okay, so a red bearish engulfer with a retest of the resistance with a strong liquidity grab, has given gold to drop further. So I will keep trading, guys. I hope that you found value in this live session. Before I end the live session, join the free Telegram channel for update all the trades and everything. And until that, I will see you again tomorrow weekend, another trading day. Yes, market is still bearish. I will still keep holding all those trade, and yeah, let's keep trading. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in this another live session, trading together on gold and all the instrument that we are trading. Until that, stay well, stay happy. See you tomorrow.